A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives an update from his representative.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from Oracle Park. Logan Webb is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Austin.
Now here's the pitch.
Slater.
No balls and a strike to count.
We got no outs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hard
on the ground towards short. Fielded by Galvis. And there's one away. Striding in is Evan Longoria. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Corey Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The count now at 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got a full count.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the AB now. Yanked on the ground down the line. A foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And we got 2.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. On on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So now to the plate, number 8, and their runners at the corners now.
Number 8. Working
Trying
ahead.
to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Clint Nemeth. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 0-2. This is flared out towards second. Right with it. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. Digging in will be Alex Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Ball 1.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. There's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
First baseman Brandon Bell. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Kurt Casale.
The catcher.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. And stepping in, Hunter Bishop as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now is Logan Webb.
No pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1-2.
Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result of he tagged with the E8 on the play. It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Longoria becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Here's Corey Seager. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1. Webb on third. Slater at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, number 8, as we begin the top of the 4th. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Clint Nemeth, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. 0-2, here it comes. Popped up. Belt has a play. 1 out. Next up, Hunter Alberto for his career in this matchup. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
No outs here.
Nope.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here now the 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Full count now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beer is under this one. 1 down. Now to bat, Alex Dickerson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 8, couple of singles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. And now Kirk Casale leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Count still at 1-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. That's going to bring up Hunter Bishop. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied down the left field line. Beer is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ryan Mountcastle will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like everyone
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. First delivery to him. Austin Slater is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Ball's up.
Popped him
Ball's
up.
up.
Number 9 over to his left. One
I got
down.
it. Bye.
Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Longoria, the runner at second with one away. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in next, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Come on now. Here we go.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3
Men
balls,
on third
1
with
strike.
2 down. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he revs up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Ball 2. Hey, we need a strikeout here.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a liner. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Cut, hold it. Eat it.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Antonio sends it.
Wow, we definitely got our money's worth in that one. They were down huge, but hey, give them a lot of credit. They scraped and clawed and eventually got the win. No lead is ever safe in baseball, folks.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. San Francisco scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Dominic Leone wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tyler Rogers wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What are you seeing lately?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence, mental toughness, too. You don't get to that level without being mentally tough. This kid's showing absolute mental toughness that he can play at this level and really succeed. I think that's the biggest thing I see from him right now.
Mental toughness makes you a career .302 hitter. Case. Now the biggest separator for him is being a flash in the pan or being a long-term player in this league, and how he's going to handle the adjustment the leagues make to him the second and the third time they see him, right?
Well, that's the great thing about this game of baseball. It's the greatest game in the world. It's the big game of chess, right? Because you're going to have success, and then they're going to watch video. They're going to figure out how to go at you the next time differently.
Summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from... Number 8 is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here is Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next, here is Harrison Bader.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bader stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2.
That's the ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1. The Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Get ahead of him right here.
First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. No one on with one down, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the first offering.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now I've got a choice to sacrifice myself. So here now is the pitcher, number 8. And he's ready to take his first cuts. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Thursday night baseball. Now it'll be Dakota Hudson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 43.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Nobody away.
2-2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So that already their third double of the ball game. And this is a team that can indeed hit them in bunches as we show you the league leaders in two-base hits. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. 0 for 1 for them here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there, and that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Edman stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Dylan Carlson, as we begin the top of the 4th. And look inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Red Bulls. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a big.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied. In now for Colorado, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. At the plate now is Manny Pena. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Dakota Hudson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type where you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So 1-1 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Here we go, guys. Ball's up.
Now that's popped up. Number 9 has room in foul territory. And that's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Alberto has it. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Next to hit, number 8. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and miss that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Rocky's pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
1-2's the count. And let her rip, let her rip.
Popped up. Arenado in foul ground. Handles it easily, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the And now here is Harrison Bader, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A high fastball is in there.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Count is 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll head for the showers.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Colorado Rockies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 8 earns the win, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
6-1.
Mm-hmm.